Okay, so on to baby's things now. We don't know what we're having. We didn't find out with Ruby, so we do have quite a lot of neutral items of clothing that we can use again. But obviously, once you have baby, your family tend to like go out and go crazy, and we did, and my family did. I remember my mum and my sister went out just the day after we had Ruby and bought lots of girly things because it was exciting to finally know what sex you're buying for. And I'm sure it'll be the same this time around. But however, I did find there was a lot more neutral unisex things. So I will begin with this blanket. We didn't actually even buy blankets for Ruby. It wasn't something we thought about. I mean, she was a winter baby as well, and we I think I was given a blanket by someone. A friend of my mum's knitted a blanket for us, which is white, so we've still got that. We'll use that again. I think my mum bought me about 1 million blankets because she's the sort of person, they're sick on it, chuck it in the wash, you got another one. So I do have quite a lot of blankets. However, I couldn't resist this. This was in the sale. It was £13 down from £20. And if I just take this out, I just, there's nothing quite like baby in a blanket, is there? So I just thought this was super cute. Obviously we are having a summer baby. So it's not a heavy blanket. Do you know what I mean? It's like quite a light knit. And perfect for girl or boy, doesn't really matter. It's just a nice neutral colour. I'm sure if Ruby got her hands on this, she'd be wrapping up her dolls in it, or something like that. So I'm going to have to pop that away for the time being. But just a nice little Moses basket blanket, a pram blanket, a little blanket for when we're in the car. But you can never really tell what the weather's going to be like. Like, May's such an in-between time to have a baby. Like, is it going to be hot or is it still going to be really cold? I mean, we're in March now. This morning was beautiful and this afternoon is bleak. So, you don't really know. Right, clothing. So I got some of these pure soft cotton bodysuits. They're just like little vests. We do have quite a few newborn size from Ruby, because obviously we didn't know what we're having, so everything newborn's pretty neutral, so I can use those again. But Ruby was a really long baby. She was something like 79 centimeters long, so everything that was newborn was really stretched. She was literally only in it for the first week or so, until we bought everything else. So I've been buying up to 1 month, which is what I bought out of these. These are super cute. They're like little farm themed vests. Got like a little chicken having some feed there. It's just super cute. I'm a big fan of like just little farm animals on baby clothes. I just think it's adorable. Yeah. And it's just, I mean, it's adorable to have like small items of clothing that you can wash, and then, I could fit 3 of these along one of my rails on my clothes horse, which is just makes me happy. Yeah, so, and they're tumble dryer friendly, which means they're Vicky friendly, which is great. So they were, sorry, they were £12, I think. Were they 12? Yeah, £12. So Baby Grows. My cousins have actually bought me a really cute Baby Grow. It's white, it's from Next, and it says born in 2016. Other than that, that is the only new Baby Grow we have. So I thought I'd just buy a pack. I'm pretty sure they bought a newborn size. This is up to 1 month. So again, I've sort of gone for the same sort of like theme, haven't I, with the blanket. It's that same sort of like oatmeal colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. Little giraffes and, oh, it's just so cute. A little elephant on there. Feeling on top of the world, and I just think it's the sweetest little thing. It's up to 1 month, so hopefully baby won't be too stretched out. If you read my blog, you'll know that we are measuring a whole 2 weeks ahead or something, so they're going to keep an eye on that. But I think we're just going to have another really long baby, another tall child, which fits into my side of the family perfectly. But Lo and myself are just normal. I'm like 5'4", or I don't even know, 5 foot. If I said 5'5", I'd be a liar. So yeah, pack of 3, up to 1 month. It comes with that really cute one I just showed you guys, this stripy one with the little cloud and the little elephant sat on a cloud. Is just adorable. And they were £16, which I don't think is too bad for a pack of 3. Again, I'm showing you that the wrong way around. I'll turn it around so you guys can see. The lovely little stars on that one. I think I've gone for like the same sort of theme. What I love, love, love about these baby grows is you've got the option to turn the cuff of the sleeve into a little scratch mitt, which is perfect because scratch mitts are they're just elusive, aren't they? 1 minute you've got 2, the next minute there's only 1 there. Lo and I actually joked quite a lot when Ruby was little that we were going to write a book called The Mystery of the Missing Mitts, because where did they go? Like, I still don't know where they went. I am none the wiser. So for £16, I thought that was really super cute. And then, summer baby, it's always a bit confusing. Are we going to need a coat? Is baby going to need one of these like body suit things that they can't move in? We had quite a few of those for Ruby. I went with no, because hopefully we'll have a nice warm summer. Baby is due like the end of May, so could be into June. So, you know, I'm praying for a really nice summer. So I just bought a little white jacket. It's not too thick. Although it has, I shouldn't, you know, it is warm. It will be warm. It might be one of those things that baby just wears undone. Now I got this up to 3 months because I figured once baby has got vest and a, you know, baby grow on and maybe a little cardi, you're going to want something like a little bit bigger. It comes with like this little hood and it's just really, really sweet. I absolutely love it. I saw it online and I thought that's perfect. Boy or girl, it really, really doesn't matter. And that was £10, which I just think is so good for like a nice little pram jacket for when we're off out taking big sister to the park and things like that. The lining in this is actually adorable as well. I just have to unpop it to show you guys. Sorry, I'm really rambling on, aren't I? I always do. The lining is just adorable. You've got like the little clouds and the elephants and the giraffes. And I just think it's perfect for boy or girl. I really, really love it. And I can't wait to see a baby in it. Right, so there's that one. And then on to sort of changing things now. Changing mat. We bought Ruby one, obviously, but, you know, we used it a heck of a lot. So it was time to get a new one. It had all split up the side and things like that. So this one here, which has just got some stars on it. It's nice and padded. It was £6, which I think is an absolute bargain. I think I paid like double that for Ruby's. So £6. I'm going to keep it in the bag for like hygiene reasons. And you can buy liners now, which is like really posh to like line your thing with. I have just got some little hand towels, some old ones. I use them for Ruby and I use them for this one as well, just so it's not too cold when you lay baby down on here, because we all know what happens when you change baby's nappy. They just wee everywhere, boy or girl, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, so I just think it's cute with the little grey stars. I'm quite a lover of stars at the moment. I just think anything unisex, they think, like, oh, what can we do unisex? Oh, chuck some stars on it, it'll be alright. Right, baby bath. We did have a baby bath for Ruby. It was an absolute nightmare filling it up. It was a nightmare emptying it, wobbling around with it like in your hands, trying to get into the kitchen to like empty it out. It also meant that we always bathed Ruby downstairs, which is just weird. Yeah, so this time I was like, I'm not buying a baby bath. I'm not wasting my money. She was in it for like 6 weeks. It really was the most pointless thing ever. I've had a look at some supports. I don't really like the plastic ones. I don't like the ones that are like all in your face, bright colours. And a lot of them is like pink or blue. You're like, well, don't you do anything else? So for £7.99, Mother Cow do this foam support, which I thought would be nice. The plastic ones put me off because I thought it was going to be cold, isn't it? And then, you know, like when you're sat on plastic and you're like wet, and then your like bum sticks to like a plastic seat or something like that. You know, if you're at like the swimming pool and then you get out the pool and lay on a plastic lounger or something like that, you end up like stuck to it. if you're a baby, like, that cannot be very nice. So I thought a foam one would be nice. Also, it's going to hold the heat a bit easier, I thought. I don't know, we'll find out. So yeah, you can also use it when you're older as well, which is nice, just like as a little seat, something comfortable for your bum to be on, instead of just being in a hard bath. And then little baby led in it. I won't be using it in a baby bath, I will just be using it in our bath because that's a lot easier. Obviously I won't fill up my bath insane amounts. It will be a very, very shallow bath because this isn't a very deep support. Yeah, and you just wring it out. Online, a lot of people are saying just squeeze it out and then chuck it in your airing cupboard. And my airing cupboard is boiling, so I'm sure that that's going to dry in no time. And that was $7.99. Okay, and then lastly, finally, we have got classic top and tail bowl. I have bought some of these water wipes for baby's hospital bag. I'll do that in a different vlog. But if I'm quite honest, when you're at home, you know, baby wipes are amazing for convenience when you're out and about. But when you're at home, I don't see any harm in using cotton wool and a bit of warm water. For several reasons, really. The main one being, wet wipes are cold. They're so cold. Like, I wouldn't want a cold wet wipe on me. Ruby even hates having cold wet wipes on her now after she's done a poo. Like, I'm like, let me wipe you with a wet wipe. She's like, no, it's cold, it's cold. And I think, well, yeah, it is cold. Maybe someone should invent like a wet wipe warmer, or, you know, a pack of wet wipes that can go in the microwave. I don't really know. So I just find it easier to fill this up with some cotton wool, and, you know, or maybe fill this section up with cotton wool, this section up with a little bit of water, and this section up with some clean nappies. And you've got a little portable nappy holder thing going on. Yeah. So, classic top and tail bowl. We did have one for Ruby. I used it for all sorts of stuff. I think it turned into like a bit of a bath toy come the end. So, yeah, that was £4, I think. Yeah, $4.99. Bargain. And that is the last thing. So, yeah. I feel like worn out now. That was quite a lot to go through. So all in all, we did spend about, I think it was about 280 quid, something like that. Which seems like a lot, but really this is the bulk of stuff that we needed. We didn't really need anything else. We do need to buy a pram. That, however, can wait. I did buy a carrier from armorwrap.co.uk, and it's basically like a long piece of material and you wrap it around yourself. I'll show you guys how to do that when it comes. I also bought a bouncy chair from Mamas and Papas. I will show you that when that arrives as well. I'll probably just do like a little write-up blog and some pictures for that, because I'm not going to do a whole video on one bouncy chair. It was £26. There was one in the sale in Mothercare which I liked, and by the time I bought it, it is sold out. So that would have been in here, but I couldn't be bothered to wait for it to get back in stock. But this bouncy chair I got from Mamas and Papas, it is just a plain white bouncy chair. I think it vibrates, but it doesn't play any music. The thing is, when you've got a toddler running around and baby's going to be asleep, she's going to be pressing that music button and dancing around the front room and waking up baby. I'm going to be like, don't press the music, don't press the music. So I really didn't want anything too jazzy. I just want somewhere to put baby down where baby's going to be comfortable. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Let me know what you think. I am really worn out now and I'm going to have a good look now at all my new bits and get really excited. I will do more in-depth reviews, and you might see some of this stuff again in like what's in my hospital bag or what's in baby's hospital bag. I'll do that closer to the time. I'm 30 weeks on Tuesday, so maybe the hospital bag videos will be coming up around 35 weeks. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Goodbye.